India women cricket captain Harmanpreet Kaur is staring at a two-match ban for her behaviour during the match and also at the prize distribution ceremony in the recently concluded series against Bangladesh women. Now, what happened is that Harmanpreet Kaur was very upset with the kind of umpiring that was on display. So much so that she also smashed the stumps when she was given out in that run out. And even in that press conference, there was Smriti Mandhana coming out in defense for Harmanpreet's behavior because clearly the Indian team was very upset with the standards of umpiring and also the intent behind the umpiring. But what happened post-match during the prize distribution was another aspect which perhaps really upset a lot of people. Harmanpreet was so angry that when they were jointly sharing the trophy because the series ended 1-1, Harmanpreet actually was seen, and in fresh footage that has come forth, was seen signaling to the umpires, asking them to come up for the prize distribution ceremony, saying, you also come and lift the trophy because you've played a role in ensuring that Bangladesh or this series is shared. Now, this clearly did not go down well with the Bangladesh cricket team, and the captain and the team refused to come for the joint photo session thereafter. So that means it was quite acrimonious. Things were not very happy, but there are a lot of people who are upset with Harmanpreet's hot-headedness. But she has always been somebody who's called a spade, and she knows that she is erring on the wrong side of the line as far as the game is concerned and spirit of the game is concerned. But she has wanted to make a point. The point is that the standard of umpiring was very low. Is the Indian team trying to insinuate that there were deliberate attempts to ensure that India's chances were compromised in that match, all-important match, to ensure that the series were shared? That's one big question. But the Bangladesh cricket team and the skipper herself has come forth and said that they were also not happy with the few decisions, but they chose not to behave in such a manner. Is it only these decisions, or were the umpires the same in both cases? That is something which Harmanpreet has to consider. But the Indian team clearly believes that their chances were compromised because of the standard of umpiring. And Harmanpreet going on to say that in future, whenever they tour Bangladesh, they are going to insist on umpires of a particular standard, stature, etc. Or is it going to be neutral umpires? We'll have to wait and watch. Is India going to insist? What happens when the team returns and whether the BCCI chooses to take action or show causes Harmanpreet, we have to wait and watch. But for her behavior, she has copped criticism from former captains, former players who believe that what she did is not in the spirit of the sport, irrespective of what the decision was. You can express your displeasure, you can complain, but you should not be unsportsman, as a sportsperson behave in an unsportspersonly behavior. And that is something it does not behove of the stature and that Harmanpreet herself is. She can be angry and she may have smashed at the stumps there, but at the prize distribution ceremony, for her to gesture at the umpires and to try and make those gestures and to try and antagonize and further create acrimony is something which a lot of people are not very happy about, and that's why Harmanpreet is copping a lot of criticism on social media and also from various corners of the cricket fraternity. But from Harmanpreet's point of view, from the team's point of view, they believe that they deserved to win, and their chances were thwarted because of this kind of the standards of umpiring, and that the ICC should actually take cognizance of what transpired there. And was it done deliberately, and they should investigate the goings-on the field. That's the anger from their end, that this is not done at this level. This is not done when you play an international match, and this is not done. These are instances that happen sometimes in domestic cricket and gully cricket, but not on the international stage, because those days were far behind us. Now, we'll have to review the footage. Will there be a thorough inquiry while disciplinary action is also taken against Harmanpreet? But will this match itself be investigated? Will the conduct of the umpires be investigated? And will the Bangladesh Cricket Board also be show-caused as to what was going on, and were they in the know of what was going on field? That is something which we'll have to wait and watch. But clearly, this is not dying down. Right now, Harmanpreet is at the wrong end of the stick for her behavior.